on his raid. Scott and Scotia came over here, and they was all welcome.
Right.
Now, post 1492, they created a caste system that we didn't have based on skin color. We didn't have that.
Yeah.
They created a system for everything that we naturally do. We can only do it now under their control. You need a fishing license. We don't need no fishing license to fish. I'm from the land, on the land, going about to feed my people from the land. What is you talking about? Right? We used to traverse the land freely and unrestricted. Now we need a driver's license and follow a speed limit. Yeah. I don't have an objection to speed limits, and I know it need to be enforced some kind of way, but the reality of the situation is we didn't have a lot of the restrictions before they came that we have now, but they telling us we supposed to be free.
Yeah.
We supposed to be the freest country in the world.
Yeah.
We free to be slaves as long as we choose to be. That's what the only thing that we free to do.
Right.
You can't. It's against the law to have children, especially for men. You punish as a man if you rear children, right? And the women get the benefit from the government stepping in as her provider.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
Right? That's just it's systematic control. But when you born in it, it's hard to see it. It's like a fish trying to describe water to another fish.
Yeah.
They can't do it.
Yeah.
They got to come out of water to even recognize they in water.
Yeah.
You know? So it's the same way with these systems that they got in place. If you even look at and do a study of the Panther Party, everything that they did, the government shut down and started doing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even what the nation do.
Yeah.
The government was trying to shut them down. They wasn't able to. They tried. But everything the nation was doing, they started doing.
Yeah.
Elijah Muhammad invented the franchise. But we think it was McDonald's or KFC that invented it.
That's deep.
You know, so they didn't know nothing about franchising until Elijah Muhammad started doing his Muslim restaurants.
Yeah, the fish place.
Yep. And, you know, he had buses. We didn't need to go Trailways or Greyhound. We used to catch a nation bus. Right? He had all this stuff. Bakeries. New printing presses and stuff. Everything that they was trying to control, he was trying to find a way to give us the control. We just got hung up on this Islam BS.
Yeah.
We not looking at the tribal activities, the tribal structure that he's maintaining.
Yeah, he was doing Islam civics. That's what he really was doing.
Whatever you want to call it. But you got to always remember, they don't believe it's Islam if it's not Arab. If it's not Arab culture, if it's not ancient Arabic nobles of the mystic strand, they don't accept you as a Muslim. But it don't got nothing to do with the religion. It got everything to do with how you use the information to uplift people. Mm-hmm. Right? Some of the best Muslims I met is in the nation, and some of the worst ones I met was born into it in the overseas.
Right.
So you got people like Bilal Phillips, Siraj Hodge, talk bad about Elijah, talk bad about Imam Issa, and at the same time, they trying to be black Arabs.
Yeah.
You don't have to stay over here. Get your ass on over there with the Arabs to show you what it is to be a black Arab. You're going to find out when you get there. And then you're going to try to act like it ain't happening. This is the same with Ben and me when he moved to Israel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They don't enjoy the benefits of being over there like the paleface do. But they won't tell us that.
Yeah.
The only melanated ones that got any valuable benefit from the Israeli government was called Falashas from the mass exodus, Operation Exodus, Mossad plot from the early 80s. We don't even know what happened.
Crazy.
So they brought the Falasha over there and they put them on welfare. They feed them. They don't get the same medical care standard as one of those Khazarians over there or those Sephardi over there. They don't get that kind of treatment. But they still did better than they did with Ben Ami. Right? And he did what I'd say all of them should do. If you don't think that this is where you're supposed to be, take your ass where you belong.
Right.
You don't gotta stay here. But we gonna win. Right? So they use these religions as control measures. Elijah was using the tribal structure.
That's right.
It's just basic tribal structure, and most of us was too blind to see who Claire Muhammad was. But Dr. Cleves knew. That's why he set up the shrine of the Black Madonna across on the other side of town from Temple Number 1 in Detroit. Mm-hmm. Right? He was telling you something. Nation was just reflecting it. Right? For art, that was just the wages for the Muhammad, the worthy one. Because most people don't know the etymology of the word fard. It's the same as the word ford. It means the wages to get across the river. Mm-hmm. Right? He's just the mirror. Mm-hmm. Polar opposite. North Gate, South Gate. Right? Iceman to the mother of the South. Use the mirror. Study. Use the mirror. Translate the names. What is he telling you? Claire Muhammad was the one the whole time. She wasn't one of Mother Khadijah to replace her. Because she got to give her the juice. Can't get the juice from nobody that ain't the one with the juice. Or else you just got secondary juice. But at the end, it all comes forward. Full circle. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. From the Alpha to the Omega.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rod. So overall, on exposing the Smithsonian Institute, what do you think this place? We don't really need the. I don't really need to. I don't personally need to see the artifacts. I know what the deal is now. Like they might have some more stuff to say. Oh, that's interesting. But I don't really care about the artifacts. We already got the truth. We already know, hey, we go back forever on this land.
That ain't for us, though. Huh? It ain't for us. It's for Dr. Umar.
Go ahead. Oh yeah.
It's for what's the brother with the show on CNN?
Mark.
Martin.
I know you.
Roland Martin. That's who the artifacts is for.
Go ahead.
The artifacts is for Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
For all these other so-called Negro leaders we got. Uh-huh. Right? That's who the artifacts for. Those Afrocentric ones.
Yeah.
Right? They got to remember, you got to see what's over here in order to understand where you at. Right? It's for the $5 Indians. It's for the ones that thought we was from somewhere else, and now they about to find out we've been here the whole time.
Damn, I'm telling you, in a cold way.
That's who the artifacts is for. The ones of us that know how to pick a book up and track down leads, we already know what's up.
Yeah.
But you remember, you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in the book.
Right.
So I'm not a Negro, so they don't apply to me.
That's crazy. That's crazy because he the guy that study promoting. He's on the other day talking about oh yeah, see they got us. They enslaved us. They took us in the back and they put us in chains. And he want to paint he want to like wrap that around our mind.
Okay, let's deal with that. That's what you call victim stancing.
Okay.
You answer every failure with the position of the victim.
Okay.
You, as long as you continue to be the victim, every story you gonna tell gonna be from the position of the victim.
Yeah, that's how he do it. That's all it is.
But when you rise up and go against the victimizer, you no longer see it the way the victim sees it. Because you can look the beast eye to eye now and you won't buckle or fold. Because that don't got nothing to do with you, what he talking about over there. What got something to do with me is what I'm talking about over here.
Right.
You can tell me I'm from anywhere you want to tell me, but my roots talk to the earth over here and say, baby, you at home.
Yeah.
You just where Big Mama wants you at. Don't leave no stone unturned.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Right? So everywhere I seen the chief, I pointed him out. Right? All these are the stones the builders rejected. I've been building a community in everybody's face and they didn't even see it happening.
Yeah, it's big too. Big.
You know? I've been initiating unity response in the communities. Chicago, LA, Atlanta, Houston. But people don't see it. Because they think I'm just on the internet talking.
Yeah.
I done already did so much footwork. I done already talked to Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, Latin Kings, Peace Stones, Growth and Development, Black Disciples, Black Gangsters, Satin Disciples, Maniacs. I done talked to them all. I done already did that footwork. Now I'm just trying to inform everybody what to expect.
Hey, this person said they don't follow nobody without a passport. Could you break down what a passport is? Rod still making them a slave?
So first of all, this is a metaphor. In other words, I'm not following nobody that can't get in the doors we need to get in. Passport is used as a euphemism for being able to get from one place to the other unrestricted.
Go ahead.
So that's a hood saying. You ain't following nobody that ain't qualified to lead. And the passport is the qualification. Right? But at the fundamental level, since you asked the question, driver's license, state IDs, and passports are all the same as free papers for emancipated slaves or slaves with passes off the plantation. But that ain't what she was talking about. She was talking about she ain't following nobody that ain't qualified.
I think that's what she could have been, or she was talking about a passport with somebody. I heard some people say that. Oh, if you don't got a passport, then he don't know what he's talking about.
You know, but the passport is used as a euphemism, as a metaphor.
Nah, some people they really mean like actual passport.
But that's because everybody don't get the euphemism.
Yeah, I know.
They stuck in literalism. That's why a lot of information get lost in translation. Because when they say pale face speak with forked tongue, they think he lying. He ain't lying. Yeah. He got two agendas coming out his mouth. He got the agenda of the one that sent him, and then he got his own agenda too. Mm-hmm. And the only way you could tell him that is Drink Champs or Mud Hut, Peace Pipe Ceremony. Make him tell the truth. You can't lie to the chief when you chiefing with the chief.
Right.
Can't lie to him. He don't know you lying out the game. Like, why are you telling me that bullshit? It sinks you, so you a built-in lie detector. Experience teaches you the best.
Yeah. Shout out that boy, brother. Hey, shout out Chief Brother Love. Yeah, they talk about that same thing on the Stargate. That Raw was just talking about the Stratus jars. They call them Stratus jars on the Stargate movie. How the Najarus were storing their essence inside of these advanced technology, and they can go into like a sleep state. Right. All right. What you say, Rod?
I said that's stasis.
Oh, yeah, stasis. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Let's take 2 more questions and we will wrap it up.
Yeah, everybody wrap it up, man. We already about 2 hours and 30 minutes almost in. Drop a question in the chat. We'll take 2 questions and we'll get up out of here.
Somebody keep asking the one question about Ukraine firing the U.S. missiles into Russia. Who else missiles they gonna fire? Who armed Ukraine?
Yeah,
America arms Ukraine. They about to get cut off. Israel is too, but Israel lasts because they represent the great imposter. Right. So when you realize that all this stuff is to steal our birthright over here so that they can steal all of the tribes of the earth birthright.
yeah.
This is the final showdown, the final conflict, the battle of Armageddon. It ain't even got to be bloody warfare. It's a military strategy. Who's the most strategic? Who's able to see through the BS the best? Who's able to deceive the most? Who's able to see through the deception? It's a chess game. Right. Multi-dimensional chess game. Multi-generational chess game. When you know where all your pieces was at on the board, when you look back, you know where they at in the future. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is move the pieces accordingly. It's a piece of information on the bottom of each piece that tell you what you need to do in order to advance the piece. It's called directions. Everybody can't follow directions is the number one problem we face. This is why nobody wants you to tell them that.
Right.
Because everybody think they know everything already.
Right.
So when somebody like we sit here and we do these classes, you got the hecklers that come in the crowd trying to disrupt us because they don't want the people that's in the crowd listening. They want to distract them with the shenanigans and the comments so that they can miss the message.
Yeah.
They just come to cause the chaos. But we chaos magicians, so we use it to our advantage so that nobody can't miss out on nothing.
Right.
We adjust and overcome. Right? No retreat, no surrender. Full steam ahead, balls to the wall. Platinum back gorilla rage in this place.
Yeah.
Let them get it. How they get it. You don't gotta like it, but you're gonna learn to love it because when it's all said and done, the underdog on top now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We've been winning for people don't know, but they don't. Everything that the people that came before us was saying about how this all ends, it's happening right now. Like I can see, like what Elijah Muhammad said in the fall of America about the fall of the dollar. All it's like it's happening right now, like as we speak. It's all happening.
Yep. Matter of fact, they already gave a Federal Reserve deadline for fiat notes before they shift over the system.
Yeah.
Now remember, the system is going to shift over before they get rid of the fiat note.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The deadline is January the 1st. So we know we're going to have a new currency come 2026.
Yeah, they already switched a lot of banks over already.
Yeah. Did you see they got a whole new, like one half of the world is on the old internet and the whole other rest of the world is on the new internet?
Yeah.
They don't got nothing to do with each other.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a large shift and it's almost complete.
Yeah.
And when it's done, everybody gonna know what happened. They just put out the arrest warrant. They just arrested, what's his name? Comey, the dude from the Russiagate scandal. So the first arrest been made on that. Next thing they're gonna have to, and then Trump just gave orders for the DOJ to go ahead and execute the arrest immediately. He gave that order today on a Sunday, or it might have been yesterday on a Saturday. But he gave the order to start arresting these suckers immediately, right after they called all of the generals to Quantico. Not Quantico, it's a Marine base. They called them all to the Marine base. I forgot which one it was. But they have never, in the history of the country, called all of the generals in one place at one time. That's unheard of. Right? But they just did it. Something big about to shift. It's about to pop. I'm waiting on the fat lady to sit down on that pimple.
Hey man, I'm already ready for whatever. I'm ready for whatever. Like C Murder said, we ready for whatever. I hope Teddy Ready about to clip his wings, touch the sky, bro. I think C Murder was kind of like Psycho a little bit, bro. He's a psycho serial killer. A little. Yeah, there's some
Look,
TV said.
Malcolm said it best. If you ain't an angry black man in America, you're an insane black man in America.
Hey, look, what he did all, huh? Hey, like Doc said, they don't love you. I mean, they don't love you and they hate you. It's like this. Like Martin Luther King was teaching love, let's hold hands. Let's join together. And bang, they shot him. Malcolm X said, hell no. You see how he going the opposite. Bang, they shot him. So it stands to reason. It don't matter how you go with them. They don't like you anyway. They ain't gonna like you.
The thing is this: you don't want your inferior to muster up the wherewithal to be your superior after you done them wrong, because you don't know how they going. They got a right for revenge if they choose it. Mm-hmm. You don't know what they gonna choose because of what you done did. Right. So you don't want to give up the power to the people you done did the dirt to. Because if you get the power up to the people you done did the dirt to, you don't know. You like, they at your mercy.
Right.
Right? So they don't want you to join them. So don't talk that peace talk. Shoot them down. But they don't want you to start your own. Tulsa, Oklahoma, Rosewood, etc., etc. They'll burn you down. Right? If you talk about standing up to them, Malcolm, they will shoot you. Get rid of you. Right? If you make alliances in high places with us, they JFK you. They RFK you.
Yeah.
Right? So it don't matter because they don't want us to get back on top because they say all the stuff we did to them, we don't know what they're going to do to us.
Right.
It don't matter. We're going to do whatever we want to do when we get on top.
Now,
but we ain't gonna do nothing reckless though.
Yeah, right.
Because we follow the matriarchal order, and the matriarchal rules say getting rid of this person gonna benefit or hurt the community. Right? If it's gonna benefit the community, arrivederci, off the cliff you go. Yeah. If leaving you around gonna benefit the community, well, we got to figure out a reformation plan. We got to change your mindset and get you to bump straight. Because if you don't bump straight, even if you benefit the community, you off the cliff you go. But if you ain't gonna benefit the community in no kind of way, and you on that list, off the cliff you go, out the gate, ain't nothing to talk about. But if it's a benefit the community can draw from you, and you willing to reform. But you know what Elijah say, can the devil be reformed? No. It's been tried. Yeah. It's utterly failed. So if he can't be reformed, that means he was a devil to begin with, and he gonna remain a devil, so we gonna give him the devil's reward. Right. But if he's able to reform, that means he wasn't never the devil to begin with. He wanted us.
Right. And on that note, we could drop the mic and walk off stage. We had 2 hours and 30 minutes. Hey, y'all, we got 1,800 people in here. Everybody hit that like button right now before we get up out of here. If you want to show Raw, hey, some love, like I say, we want to keep them off the plantation. We're going to have them back as soon as we can. We got the Cash App right here dropped on the screen and the PayPal for the people that was asking. We was dropping it every people was asking. I was just dropping it every 5-10 minutes. But yeah, everybody send them $5 right now. Put them in the game. If you want to show them $25, whatever you want to do, man. You know, if you feel in your heart. What else we gotta say? I was gonna ask you something else before we get out of here, bro. It was something about maybe it wasn't supposed to ask you right now about it. I'm gonna write. I think I might have had it wrote down. No, I didn't have it wrote down. Yeah, that's it. Maybe it'll come to me later. Yeah, Robert, we're gonna be back, man. Smithsonian Institute exposed, man. You know what I'm saying? They can go ahead, half of that stuff is part of our natural wealth. Some of them artifacts, and then they gotta be held accountable really for messing with our ancestral burial sites. That's like an automatic defense. No, right?
Mm-hmm. So we gonna get the homework.
That's what I was gonna ask you about the burial sites. So we had certain rules, like at certain temples, it said, "Do not disturb the tomb of two." Matter of fact, on King Tut's tomb, it said that they admitted to that. The King Tut tomb said, "Do not disturb the tomb of the dead, or your butt cracking ass cheeks gonna fly off, and your eyeballs go." Yeah,
actually, the ones who was credited with discovering King Tut's tomb, all of them died a miserable death in real life.
Right.
That's all of those tombs with those elders in it like that say that don't disturb this tomb.
Yeah.
Right, because it's stuff in there, man. It's energy that comes with you moving that energy around that follow you wherever you go. It's on you now. It's like skunk stink. You can't get it off.
Yeah. This is deep. Or they might have some 2,000-year-old spiders, some kind of mosquito in stasis. They have them in stasis. As soon as you open that shit up, the motherfuckers come out of stasis and bite you in the crack of your ass and inject some shit from 2,000 years ago. Now you walking around with your eyeball, man. Tell you, our ancestors. Look, we getting back there, man. But our ancestors wasn't nothing to play with when they can write that shit on there like that, and then exactly how they said it. 2,000 years later, he walk up in there and same shit happened to him, just like they said it on the wall. Man, that's power right there, boy.
But you gotta remember, it's just like a contagious disease. When you send enough people catch it, you know what it is. Right? They didn't seen it enough, they didn't perform the magic enough, so they know how it works. Right. So they can tell you that if somebody do it, this is what they should expect. Right. And I don't think they should get nothing less for bothering God bless the dead. Yeah. You ain't got no business messing with them. Just remember, the Smithsonian was put there to conceal information that would disturb the out of Africa narrative. Right. They were also put in there to disturb the narrative that it was anything significant in the Americas before 1492. Right. But as we speak, they are exhuming the Monkey King village in South America. And it's huge. We had massive citadels, cities, and castles all over the land. When you talk about the Nobel Peace Prize, right? You know the guy that created it was notable for creating dynamite. That's what his claim to fame was. But remember, they used the dynamite and the TNT to blow up all of those massive buildings with controlled demolition way back then. Yeah. The Great Fire of Chicago was started with explosives, but they told us it was a wooden city and it was started by a cow flipping the farmer's lantern into a hay bale. That don't even make sense. Right. That would put a whole city of Chicago to burn. Then the other half of Chicago that used to be a shelf that floated on Lake Michigan, they blew that up and it's under Lake Michigan now, down off Navy Pier. Wow. And that's why they got shows, Marvel shows trying to explain the architecture and how they did it when this was supposed to be underwater. Wow. They done came up with some of the most fanciful explanations for how they built this stuff, this lighthouse sticking out the water 300 yards away from any land. Yeah. Right? With a tunnel that goes to the land. Come on now. It was made on the ground first. Yeah. But they sunk it. It's the same thing as St. Bernard Parish in right outside New Orleans. Yep. It was a shelf that sat over the ocean in the Gulf. And during the wars, they blew the shelf and made it collapse. And now that's why you got a church steeple with a cross on it sticking out of the water. Mm. That tell you that it was post 1492. Yep. Now, So we know that when they came, we had a bustling civilization, but they told us we was all savages living in tents across the land.
Yeah.
Man, that is the most ridiculous thing. Lewis and Clark is the ones who said wasn't no royalty on the land because all the castles was empty.
Mm.
They the ones did the what they call it, the survey.
Yeah.
They were surveyors. And then you got to look at the people that accompanied them on the trip, and that explains everything.
The dirty Moors. The dirty Moors who spoke our language.
Yep.
They did.
They didn't just encounter us in 1492. And Columbus didn't think he was in India because India was Hindustan at the time.
Right. And they called the area that they call in Arizona was called India, according to what our Nana said in her book. She said that Indian Valley, Arizona, Grand Canyon, all that was called the Indus Valley. And what she said that Colorado River ran down through the Indus Valley, and that was her land. And that's why they found a big ass statue when they walk in the Grand Canyon. The statue of the goddess, that's our Nana. That's our Nana, the statue that when they walk into that temple down in the Grand Canyon. They found a Hindu statue. That's a statue of our Nana. I'm coming out with a tape on the Grand Canyon that's gonna crack heads and twist caps. Like I got AI cooking up some stuff on the AI side. Like y'all know if you listen to that Cabbage Patch Kids, I put that out like 2 or 3 days ago.
I gotta catch up on the world. You were putting them out too fast.
Yeah, I got some more coming out, man. Cause we don't got that much time on the clock, so like I'm not taking like I'm putting them out, and like maybe people will go back and listen to it later. But like I said,
I know you like Jacob. You like Jacob 5-2. All gas, no brakes with it. You know what I mean?
No breaks. Hey, look, I got 2 tapes coming out tomorrow. I got 2 more tapes coming out tomorrow. So like we non-stop. It's like a drug for me to be learning some, to get some crack a code or learn some that they hide and just breaking some kind of sequence. I'm a student of Tahuti, so I'm an alchemist. Like Tahuti say, take it from the top. See, Tahuti actually brought. It's like certain things when just pop up when I see certain things happening. I just remember certain things, little catchy things that Tahuti used to say. That he was always made you feel good about, you know. Like he was I ain't never seen him worry. He was always comfortable. Like as far as like when you panic, he ain't never panic. You know what I'm saying? He was always, hold on, now let me figure this out. You know what I'm saying? So who you like, let me figure this out. Or like if you come in there like he fucking around and he messing with trying to figure something out and you jump in, he gonna put you into it. You can do it, put your back into it. That's Tahuti, man. You can do it, put your back into it. Huh? I'll tell you, he that type of guy, man. But on that note, y'all, we about to get up out of here, y'all. Hey, y'all, so cheap, bro. I hate some love on the Cash App, y'all. We about to be up out of here, y'all. We're gonna be back. You know, we're gonna keep you updated on what's going on in the land. But as we see now, all the truth is unfolding, and the dark energy, not the good dark energy, the bad dark energy is going out, and it's going out so fast. It's rapid. Because they've been hanging around, I think, for a little too long, longer than what they're supposed to hang around. This dark energy, evil energy, it's been hanging around too long now, so it's a wrap. With the kids is really what got them out of here. Messing with the kids is really what got them out of here, getting them up out of here fast.
I don't know, because they've been doing that for a couple thousand years. That ain't nothing new.
So I'm saying like 1,000 years ain't that long for them though. For these
when you trace that back through the religious world into a cultural point of origin, you end up in Babylon.
Yeah.
Remember, the Babylonian magic system was money magic, sex magic, and blood magic.
Yeah.
And the children is the most powerful source of the blood magic and the sex magic for what they trying to accomplish.
Right.
If you don't realize that your religion those are called sin rites. right? Seeing rights. It was a deity in the Middle East called Sin, also known as men seeing. His practitioners was the ones who followed those three systems: money magic, sex magic, blood magic. To be a sinner is to be a participant in those three systems, knowingly or unknowingly. It has nothing to do with you making errors in life, because there's no rule book to how to live life. You have to, every child born got to figure it out for themselves, and most of them don't make it. Most of them don't make it, but they still got to figure life out. Once you figure life out, then you have to teach as many people as you can how it works. And you normally kept that in family structures for the ease of the transferring of the information from mother and father to the children. Right? They gave us this idea of the 1 and 2 child household, because we used to have one woman that had 20 babies. That was not uncommon for us.
That's right.
And then sometimes she got 20 babies that now they all by the same daddy back then.
Yeah.
And he got 3 more women with just as many babies. And they all years.
Yeah.
But we don't accept the culture we had because of the culture we was born in. The culture we was born in is the go along to get along culture. Everybody doing it, so I got to do it this way. And this is what ruins the psychology of the individual, trying to adapt to a culture that's foreign to his nature, as opposed to developing your nature around your own culture. You're a different human being. You're a different quality, a different standard. And that's what the problem was with us. So they came over here and rewrote how we live and legislated us into submission. Enforced by the gun.
So I guess they won't hear somebody moving in my house. Hey, well, Rob, we about to get up out of here, y'all. We will be back for more. And like I say, tune in tomorrow. We got some more top secret information coming out. We've been dropping the top secret operational files. But like I said, that Cabbage Patch one, man, that really was a trip to know all them souls, the millions of souls, or nobody, people are walking around without a soul. And them same people can be used for a Manchurian candidate. They use them Cabbage Patch Kids later on for Manchurian candidate because they can be easily mind controlled with the MK Ultra, being that they don't got a soul, the soul essence. You know what I'm saying? So that's a crazy part. But we about to be up out of here, y'all. Free Dr. Malachi York, free Jeff Ford, free Larry Hoover, free all of our political prisoners. We send love throughout the balanced universe to all. Wadu. Peace. Wadu. One love.
Rest in peace inside of Shakur.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the sister Shada Kashur. I made that announcement the other day. Yeah, she's a beautiful sister. Pretty real pretty.
Tater matter.
Crazy. And it's like, what are y'all talking about here? And then even sorry, Niche, it's my last piece. But with 2025 coming, because I feel it like energetically, right? It does feel heavy, the energy that's around, right? It is clear as day that the only thing that anybody should be doing is moving forward, but don't do it out of fear or don't do it in fear, right? Because at the end of the day, like you were just saying, it's in your face. The information is out there. Prepare yourself accordingly. You understand what I'm saying? Like really prepare yourself accordingly. Don't let that fear kind of get into the picture, because then it'll sort of shake you up. But what do you think of these natural, as we call it, disasters, like the fire that started in California?
I haven't seen any natural disasters lately.
And they, especially with California and a lot of the celebrities.
There was no natural disaster.
Yes, please talk about it.
All you got to do is go look at Hawaii and go back and look at California again. That's not a natural disaster. Then they got arsonists. They've been rounding up arsonists like they've been rounding up drug dealers. Where did they come from? Who paid them to do it? Because they ain't all these. It ain't that many firebugs just roaming around.
And then the small bush that they showed that started this fire, this evacuation, this emergency, right? The small bush destroyed, decimated. I mean, how much land?
Whatever it is, it was planned.
It doesn't make sense. That you can't sit here and say that was a natural disaster. No.
Whatever it was planned.
No.
The foundation of the plan lies in the cutting back of the fire personnel, the fire department funding, cutting back on the inlet of water during what's called a drought season, right? You're supposed to be adding more water, not reducing the amount of water, right? Then you have insurance companies canceling fire insurance. They cut that whole arm off. That's a whole lot of money.
We no longer, yes.
Right? So the insurance companies is investigating what the government doing, so because they got to hedge they bet. They ain't going to never bet on the losing horse. They only going to bet on the winner. And you know, the insurance companies is quick to be like, yeah, we ain't paying that out. It was a natural disaster. Right? They didn't pay out in Hurricane Katrina. They got people in New Orleans right now still waiting on their payout. Still living with their auntie and their big mama, and the government keeps sending them these letters talking about their payout coming. You ain't forgot about you. But they ain't gave it to them. And how long Katrina was?
A few years ago, I want to say 3 years ago. I forget the hurricane name, but it was deemed it qualified under a natural disaster. My house, the basement flooded really bad, and so go through insurance or what have you, and my damages came out to be like 18,500. Like I think the assessor said like 18,500. Right? My insurance, my homeowner's insurance, they cut a check for 10,000. Right? But because I guess it qualified under FEMA
relief, yeah,
right, that I was supposed to be able to also get get money to help pay for the damages or whatever because I qualified. Well, apparently those were lies because the requirements stated, or what I was told, was that because my homeowner's insurance had already cut the check for 10,000, that pretty much that's all you're going to receive. So I guess you can't. But even though under the requirements to apply for FEMA, even if you have homeowner, I qualified, and it was the homeowners, the assessor that came and was like, yeah, and apply for the FEMA. It was like, no, we can't give you any more money. So yeah, no, it's a trick. It's all trickery.
Right. FEMA right now was in an internal conflict between deep state players and tribal leadership. Tribes seized FEMA years ago, but FEMA won't be functional under the old system. The cabal, the deep state, whatever we want to call them, the Illuminati, whatever name you want to give them, the people that's been pulling the strings still have players that need to be caught. So every time FEMA dropped a ball, they did it on purpose in order for somebody to get trapped. They know it's that before they go out, they're gonna cause maximum chaos. We already know that. We expect it. It's the same as you tell your neighbor child to get out your house and he throw a tantrum on his way out. Long as he go out, he gonna tear something up. They play on a higher level because they leave casualties and bodies in their wake when they cause chaos. They use emotionally polarizing events and sensationalism to keep people in a state of fear, which prolongs their control. Soon as we recognize what they're doing and it don't work on us no more, they can't have our fear as the source of their purpose of staying. Mm-hmm. They can't be justified with the fear no more. That's why they put fear around everything. That's called in mysticism, that's called the barrier of no pass. Because most people when they run into the barrier of fear, they go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just one of them people that be like, "What is this? I'm feeling."
Right.
Who causing this energy to come this way?
You feel it. It's heavy. It's heavy.
And I end up on the other side of fear, talking about, "Oh, this ain't shit."
That's right. That's right.
It's just a whole bunch of sensationalized hype.
That's right. That's right.
You know.
Yeah. All right, Niche.
I wanted to go back and talk about the, I guess I could call it the reconstruction of the banking system now.
Mm-hmm.
Since they want to, because I did hear about the wanting to make the silver and gold new currency. So where would that leave, in your opinion, Rod? Where would that leave us as far as in investments, 401k, stock market? What, I mean, should we take all our money out the banks, put it under the mattress?
Okay.
What should we do?
That's more of a personal preference.